Before we dive in, I want to ask you to do something. Close your eyes for a moment and picture a world that feels whole. A world where people see each other not as strangers or enemies, but as fellow human beings. Now, open your eyes and consider the world we live today. It's a world where division feels common, where 76% of people believe their country is deeply divided. It's a world where political figures talk about fragmentation, different ideologies, different political systems, different trade systems, and even different currencies splitting us apart. Today, our world is fragmented by political tensions, fiery conflicts, and societal divisions and cultural misunderstandings. But here's the thing. I'm not here to focus on the fractures. I'm here because I believe in the possibility of unity, even in the face of division. And I believe that starts with us as individuals. Learning to bridge the gaps between us, I want to share 3 principles that I believe are crucial in order for us to have a united world. The first one is fostering empathy. The second one is understanding context. And the third one is embracing wide perspectives. These ideas are lessons I've learned from my own life, lessons that have challenged me and moments that have taught me the value of human connection. First, empathy. Growing up, my parents used to tell my sister and I to put ourselves in each other's shoes. At the time, it felt generic and something they would say to simply ease the tension. But as I've grown older, I've realized that true empathy isn't just about imagining what it's like to be someone else. It's about actively engaging with their world, even when it's uncomfortable. A few years ago, I participated in my first MUN conference. I represented a country with policies completely at odds with my own beliefs. At first, I struggled. How could I defend something that I believed was morally wrong? But as I embraced a role, I started to see things differently. I learned to listen, to really listen, to the comprehensive beliefs and opinions around me. That experience taught me that empathy isn't just an emotion, it's an action. It's showing up for conversations even when they're hard. It's listening with the intention to understand, not just to respond. And it's realizing that every person we meet carries a story we haven't heard yet. Next, understanding context. We live in a world that promotes simplicity and efficiency, but life isn't simple nor efficient. It's layered and it's messy. And in order to peel those layers, that is what is crucial in order to bridge those divides. A global issue such as climate change is viewed differently based on individuals' experiences. A couple days ago, I came across a news article of a local fisherman named Dan Huduk, who lives in the local Mekong River Delta region, simply 2 hours away from the city that we call our home. His fisherman livelihood has been passed down through generations of his family. Yet, today, that legacy is being threatened due to the declining fishing populations affected by the rising sea levels. As Doug struggles to contemplate the bleak future of his family infected by this parasite, others simply view climate change as common news headlines or a social media cause. At the moment we stop to understand someone else's reality, we move from seeing the world from us versus them to seeing it as we. It's not about agreeing on everything, but it's acknowledging that everyone has their own perspective and that each perspective has its own circumstances. Finally, embracing wide perspectives. I used to think that being open-minded was simply enough, but there's a difference between tolerating diversity and actively seeking it out. Imagine the world as a library. Every book is a perspective, a life, a story. We may only confine ourselves to the fantasy genre within the library, but acknowledging and interacting with the science fiction genre, or the historical fiction genre, or the thriller genres, that's where unity and growth begins. We are not only tolerating differences, but we are allowing diversity to enter our lives without a barricade. This creates a space where collaboration thrives, and diversity is seen as a tool for global growth and not an obstacle. Fostering empathy, understanding context, and embracing wide perspectives won't solve all the world's problems overnight, but they're a start. Every time we practice these principles, we place materials to build bridges instead of walls. And every time we practice these things, it allows us for the bridges to connect us not just to someone else, but it becomes a pathway for future generations to follow. So let's not view a fragmented world as a burden. Let's see it as an opportunity. An opportunity to create a world where unity isn't just a dream, but a reality that we build together one step at a time. Thank you.